So I have recently discovered Skinny Talk, and there's definitely a mixed batch of reviews on it. One side finds it encouraging, motivating for them to eat better, exercise, get their steps in. And then you have the more body positivity camp that thinks it's damaging, it promotes eating disorders, unhealthy body image, and it's like the two sides are at war. And as someone who has lost 50 pounds and has kept it off for almost 2 years, I'm going to give you my opinion on Skinny Talk. And I know you didn't ask for it, but I'm going to give it anyways. When I was heavy binge drinking and also 50 pounds overweight, I was very miserable. I didn't like how I felt in my skin. I felt like I was busting out of all of my clothes. I hated how I looked in pictures, videos. I wouldn't even watch them. I would just delete them off my phone. And also I was uncomfortable, like bending over to tie my shoes, walking up steps, getting in and out of a car. Having 50 more pounds of weight on my frame definitely made a difference and made normal everyday tasks even harder because you have all this fat in the way. So all that to say, I'm not really into that whole body positivity thing because I wasn't healthy. Since I've lost weight, my blood pressure has gone down. I can run a few miles and don't have to stop and walk. I can see the differences in my health. I can see the measures of how my physical overall health has gotten better and also my mental health. I feel better about myself. I like how I look in clothes, or I like how I feel in clothes. I like how I look in pictures. So me 50 pounds heavier, I wasn't able just to look at myself and be like, oh, I'm beautiful how I am. Weight doesn't matter. No, I personally think that's a bunch of bullshit. I felt like crap and I wasn't healthy. I was binge drinking large amounts of alcohol, and then I would get the munchies and start eating fast food at 10 o'clock at night. There was nothing healthy about it. So I couldn't possibly look at my habits and the way it resulted in my body looking and be positive about that. It was all coming from a negative place that was ultimately bad choices. So with all that being said, I am definitely probably more on the side of Skinny Talk. And I think what it is the name triggers people, the skinny. I think if it was a different name, it probably wouldn't be so triggering. But, and yeah, some of the like sayings they use are kind of like the whole skip dinner, wake up thinner, a little on the lips, forever on the hips. Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. While those may be somewhat true statements, they could be triggering for some, but I've been able to see the message behind it. And as a whole, I see Skinny Talk as promoting a healthier lifestyle, exercising, getting steps, drinking water, eating whole foods, not just, oh, I'm having a bad day, I'm just going to eat my feelings, or in my case, drink and eat my feelings. Because ultimately, being 50 plus pounds overweight is not healthy. And that's something you will never change my mind on. You could never convince me that I was healthy in my mind, in my body, when I was at that size. I wasn't. I know I wasn't. I lived with me. So if you're overweight and you find Skinny Talk offensive,